you ever felt like your brain was stuck on a loudspeaker? Like there's a voice in your head that doesn't whisper, it shouts, it questions everything, it predicts disaster, and it never ever stops. I know that voice. I lived with it when I lost my vision, and shortly after, my job. My mind spun worst case scenarios 24/7. What if this is permanent? What if I can't provide for my family? What if I become a burden? That chatter was loud, relentless, brutal. But then I discovered the work of Professor Ethan Kross. Not just another motivational speaker, but real science, grounded in decades of research, and it changed everything. Welcome to the 9 Minutes Ignite, where we light up one transformative idea at a time. Today, I'll take you inside the battlefield of the mind, your inner voice, and share the tools that helped me find peace in the storm. We're surrounded by noise, news, screens, social media, but the loudest noise, it's inside. That mental loop that replays every mistake, questions every move, and imagines the worst future. Psychologist Ethan Kross calls this phenomenon chatter. And here's the truth. Chatter affects your decisions, your relationships, your health. And most of the time, you don't even realize it's happening. But you're not alone, and you're not broken, you're human. When I lost my vision, it wasn't the darkness that scared me. It was the thoughts. My brain simulated disaster with NASA-level precision, and I couldn't shut it off. I wasn't looking for motivation. I needed clarity. That's when I found Chatter, the book by Professor Ethan Kross. He didn't call what I was experiencing a flaw. He called it what it is, a survival tool gone rogue. That inner voice, meant to protect us, can sometimes paralyze us. Kross, a professor at the University of Michigan, leads the Emotion and Self-Control Lab. For over 20 years, he's studied the inner voice. His frameworks are toolkits, not theories, for mental clarity. He doesn't teach you to silence your mind. He teaches you how to lead it. So, what is chatter exactly? It's when your inner voice gets stuck on a loop. Rumination, replaying the past. Worry, spiraling into what-if scenarios. Self-criticism, saying things to yourself you'd never say to a friend. As Kross puts it, the mind's voice is one of our greatest tools. But when it turns against us, it's like a hammer used to hit your own hand. Chatter clouds judgment. It saps confidence. It kills joy. But here's the good news. You can steer it. Tool 1. Distanced self-talk. This one's simple and powerful. Instead of asking, why am I like this? Say, why is Ilias feeling this way? It might sound strange, but using your name creates psychological distance. It shifts your brain into coaching mode. More rational, more compassionate. Instead of, I can't do this, try, Ilias, this is tough, but you've handled tough before. You've got this. Tool 2, the WHOOP technique. It's like a mental GPS. Wish. What's your goal? Outcome. Why does it matter? Obstacle. What's in your way? Plan. What will you do when obstacles appear? For example, wish. I want to stop spiraling before bed. Outcome. So I can sleep better and feel calmer tomorrow. Obstacle. My mind races with unfinished tasks and worries. Plan. If I catch myself spiraling, I'll pause, write a quick brain dump, then listen to calming music for 5 minutes. That one WHOOP plan has saved my sleep more times than I can count. Tool 3, mental time travel. Ask yourself, will this matter in a week, a year, 5 years? Most of the time, it won't. Then look backward. Think of what you've already overcome. The heartbreak, the fear, the struggle. When I lost my vision, I remembered how I fought to marry the love of my life, how I got my first job, how I immigrated to the US, and when I lost both my parents and my sister lost her husband too soon. Compared to that, my current storm felt smaller. You are stronger than your fear. Tool 4, sensory shifts. Sometimes the mind doesn't need logic, it needs safety. Simple sensory shifts can help. Tidy your room, light a candle, play a nostalgic song, look at a photo of someone you love. But the most powerful reset? Nature. Cross says, standing beneath a vast sky shrinks our problems. When I feel overwhelmed, I step outside. I listen to the wind. I feel the air. And I remember the universe is vast. And my worry, while real, is temporary. Today, I don't try to mute my inner voice. I lead it. When chatter creeps in, I guide it like a coach. You got this, Elias. You've come so far. I journal, not to vent, but to coach myself. I write like I'm helping a friend. I visualize a future version of me, one who's already made it through. And when I need clarity, fast, I walk outside, I breathe, and I think of the visually impaired individuals I've met, their courage, their grace. Their resilience gives me perspective. If you're battling with your inner voice, let me tell you this. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are human. That critic in your head was built to protect you, but left untrained, it can imprison you. The goal isn't to silence it, but to train it, to shift it from a critic to a coach, from a jailer to a guide. That's not a dream, that's a skill, and it's 100% learnable. If this episode sparks something in you, do me a favor, like, share, and comment. What does your inner voice sound like? Let's start a conversation, because when we name it, we can tame it. And I'll leave you with this. You can't stop your inner voice from speaking, but you can choose the conversation. So today, ignite your mind. Lead the dialogue. And speak to yourself with power. Until next time, keep the fire lit.